Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome to the live training session for how to create your dashboard and reports with AI. We'll wait for a few more moments for others to get joining. I'll just share my screen in the meantime. Hey, everyone. Okay, we can get started. Thanks everyone for joining this live training on how to create your dashboard and reports with your spreadsheet data using AI. We will be dealing with a little bit of basic stuffs and then we'll delve into a little bit of advanced stuffs from there. Um, I'm Anshul. I'm your host for the webinar today. I lead product and engineering in Bricks. And I'm here with my colleague Nathan, who is a lead engineer in Bricks and who has a phenomenal role in shaping the AI in Bricks.
Hello.
Um, yeah, so what we'll be covering today? Today, we are basically going to deep dive into how to get your spreadsheet data into Bricks and then create dashboard and reports directly with that data using AI. Now, we will first have a demo. We will, of course, go through a real world example of take a real data, create the dashboard and report out of it. We will then, once we will then deep dive into how to edit the dashboard, go into a little bit more details about the customization aspect of the dashboard. We'll also then take some users dashboards which they have shared with us just to get some inspiration of how and what all capabilities Bricks offer in editing and customization for their dashboards. We will also be letting you guys have a sneak peek about all of our upcoming features. I know a lot of users have a huge list of what all things we should be doing or we should be integrating in Bricks. You will have a sneak peek of all those features. And of course, as we are going, feel free to drop off your questions on the Q&A or on the chat so that we can answer them as we are conducting the demo. Um, Now, before we start with the demo, I just want to give a brief intro about what Bricks is about. Now, Bricks is your personalized AI data analyst, which can understand your data. It can understand the story from your data, visualize, present it in a much better visualized manner in the form of dashboard and reports. And all of these things are being done with the help of AI. You don't have to literally write a single prompt or do anything manually if you have to. Now, we have always focused on getting our visualizations to the top-notch level. A lot of softwares, a lot of tools are out there which help you in creation of dashboard and reports, but either they are too complicated, they do not have support with AI. You really have to struggle and learn the tutorials for many days to get understanding of those tools and get started. In Bricks, we have always focused on the ease of use so that you can easily create any dashboard and report. Now we have full data support. We have a full AI spreadsheet under the hood so you can manipulate, organize your data in a much easier manner and then create the visualizations. And as I mentioned, it's so easy that anyone can do it. You need not be an expert to use this particular tool. Now, how this work? All you need to do is just sign up to Bricks, go to the home page, and you will see this view where you can just click on create dashboard and report. We support various types of input data. We have support for XLSX, CSV. Very recently, we added support for PDF and images as well. Now, this is one very important question which a lot of users, a lot of customers have asked us, like, how do you ensure the data security and how do I make sure that your data is private and secure? Now, trust me, we have built Bricks on this very basic principle that your data needs to be private and secure. No other user or any other person will have access to your data. Your data is never used for AI training, and your data is fully encrypted in transit and at rest in our AWS infrastructure. Once you have uploaded your data, all you need to do is just sit and relax, because bricks under the hood will be doing all the work for you. As you can see, if you have this sort of data, then the next step what you will be seeing is the complete dashboard with a lot of charts, trends and insights coming from your data, all the KPIs, and with all the summary tables. Once the dashboard has been generated, as I mentioned earlier, you have full flexibility to customize it. All the blocks, individual blocks, charts, summary tables, KPIs, insights, they are all editable, and you can fine tune your dashboard to look as perfect as you would have wanted it to be. Now, once this is done, you can of course do it with the help of UI, or you can also do it with the help of AI. We have full AI support for any editing, for any manipulation of the dashboard. Once you are satisfied with your data, all you need to do is head over to the toolbar where we have the share button, and you can share it as PDF, PPTX. You can also share with email invite, or you can also share it with a public link or a file link. So we have various capabilities available. I think we'll be covering few of these things in our demo as well. Okay, so without further ado, I think let's head over for our demo. In the meantime, as I mentioned, feel free to drop your questions on the chat panel. We will be answering those questions as we go. Nathan, all on to you, and let's go for the demo.
Sounds good. All right, I'll share my screen. All right, should be this one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so I like how I see a few people in the chat already using AI to take their notes. So if you guys like using AI to help save yourself some time, absolutely in the right place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to create a dashboard super easy. You could click this button right here. That's one way to do it, but I am going to show you like some extra cool things you can do. So I'm going to start by creating a blank file. And so to import your data, we've got this big import button over here. So you can click that. And then I've got a CSV file that I want to import. So I'm going to click this. And because this is checked, it's going to import directly into this spreadsheet that I have here. So I'm going to select my CSV. It's going to upload, and uploads quick. We've got like this table in it. This table is data for like Silicon Valley unicorns, or just like unicorns like all over the world. We got different countries. We've got like the date, the company name, which industry they're in, like what city, and which investors they have. So when you start with this data, it could be what you want, but when you import, it isn't always exactly what you want. So let's say I'm not in America. This valuation is currently in USD. So if I like had that specified there just to make it clear. And let's say I'm in Europe, so I want this to be in euros. So I can go and ask the AI, uh, please change the valuation uh, column to be in EUR using the exchange rate that I just looked up, which is 0.085. So instead of like having to figure out how we're going to change this column ourselves, we can just let the AI do that for us.
Awesome. So Nathan, as you are saying, we have full capabilities available to edit your imported data over here before we go with our visualization aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. So if the data isn't exactly like what you want at the start, yeah, you can just like change it using AI, and then you can move forward creating the dashboard. All right, so the next step that we'd want to do to create the dashboard is we've got our generate button over here. So I will click this dashboard and report button to start the dashboard generation. All right, so we got a few steps here. The first step that it does is it analyzes your data to plan out what the dashboard's going to look like. So we've got what we call for AI like an agentic approach, where we've got different agents working on like the different tasks that you need to do to like make the dashboard as good as it can possibly be. So the first one, it figures out, okay, like what sorts of charts, like what sorts of analysis, what type of angles can we look at this data? And it comes up with an entire plan for creating like what your charts are going to look like. Then we've got other agents that are working on like each chart, each table, like all the data that we want to see in the dashboard. Some of the charts are already ready here. And then the next step after the charts are done is we're going to generate insights for your data. So we'll have another agent that's going to look at like the charts and like some of the tables here that is generated and figure out, okay, what is important about this data? Like what is interesting? Like what sort of key insights like can we pull out from these charts? So we've got the key insights. They've been generated for some of them now, and then we generate like the final summary for the overall dashboard, and it is complete. Here we go. This is what we got. Didn't have to do barely any work. I clicked one button. It's all good. It's ready right here. All
Nice.
right, so now that we've got our dashboard generated, we might want to make it look a little different. So the default colors are there and they're already pretty good, but maybe I want dark mode if you guys like to have dark mode. Or maybe you can try like the professional theme. Looks pretty good. We've
This
got
looks
these.
nice.
You also got a show more button that you can click to like show even more themes that we have available. So there's an even darker mode if you like that, or this nice lavender color here, which is pretty good. This
It's
is one
nice.
of my favorite colors for this one. All right, so we've got themes. All right, now that we've got our dashboard, it's all ready. We might want to make some changes to it. Like, let's say that I think this chart, for example, is a bit more important. I might want to take it, I can just grab it, drag it with my mouse, and pull it up a little bit higher. So
Awesome.
now it's up here, it's a little higher in the dashboard, it's more important to me. You can make like simple changes like that. Let's say I didn't think it was that important. I can make it smaller and then move something else over here if I wanted to.
That's nice. So the whole dashboard is customizable and you are free to lay out based on your preference, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
So
yeah, not only can you like do layout stuff like that, you can also like add in your own company things.
that's
So
nice. So sort of like branding thing. So you can add your branding over here and how do you customize it based on your brand colors? Okay.
exactly. So for example, I'm going to add in an image here. So I'll throw in like our bricks logo. So like you could use this for like for your own company logo. So you can change like add in images. If you want to change colors, let's say I want to change the background color of this particular block here. I can click block style and then I can check test out a color. Let's try this. Just whatever colors you feel work good. That one looks kind of good.
Nice. So Nathan, as you mentioned, like we can change the color of the blocks. Is it possible to customize the color on the charts as well? Like if I want to put in my own company colors over there?
Yeah, you can do that. Like let's take this bar chart for example. You can like go and edit and we've got like these little color
Yeah,
blocks here. So let's say I want something that's a little closer to our company colors. Now we've got this blue here, and this one can be changed to this color.
that's nice.
Yeah. So I
Can
can press save to board here, and that will save the colors in.
That's amazing. Can you also show some of the editing capabilities of the chart, like what all customizations I can do with the chart? Can I change the chart type from bar to line chart or a pie chart and so on?
Yeah, for sure. So this one, let's go back into it. So now if I wanted to edit it manually like this, we've got like a whole bunch of options here. We've got bar. It's currently set to a bar chart, but I can make it a line chart if I want. Now we've got some lines, and we can change like the type, for example. Let's change it to stacked area. So now it looks a little different. So maybe I
Nice.
like it looking like that. Maybe I want a horizontal bar chart instead.
Got
Lots
it.
of different options for changing the charts like that.
That's nice. How about the drill downs? Like, is it instead of showing the top 10 countries, is it possible to show only top 5 countries, for example? So can you filter in a chart, like you just want to show only the top 5 countries in the chart?
I'm pretty sure. So I think, let's see. I'm actually curious. Can we get the AI to do that, do you think, Anshul?
Sure, definitely. Let's try it out.
All right, so I've got like I've clicked on this chart, so it's selected. So now you see like this little chip over here that shows that it's selected. So I'm going to ask the AI filter this chart to be top 5 instead of top 10. So since the chart is selected, the AI knows we're talking about this one. I could have also typed in chart 3 to
Yeah,
be more clear about what it is, but it figured out I'm talking about the top 10 countries one.
awesome.
All right, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries.
Got it.
So
This is amazing.
yeah, like you can manually edit, or if you're a little unsure how to edit, you can ask the AI how to do things, and it will like just do this stuff pretty easily for you.
Awesome. Can we add a new chart, Nathan, over here? Like as the dashboard agent has generated a first set of charts for me, can you show how to add new charts and new insights over here?
Yeah, for sure. So I could like add a new chart manually, for example. Like we got a little plus button here. I could add in a chart widget that we see from the options here, and then like I could go through the process of selecting my data. Or instead of that, I can ask the AI to do that for me. So I can say, add a new line chart that uh, analyzes, we've already got some country data here.
Yeah,
So let's go for that analyzes valuation data.
yeah.
Because remember, we changed the valuation from USD to euros earlier. So we might want to focus on that aspect of our data. Wait, this doesn't normally happen. That is strange. I've never seen it just go blank like that before. Okay.
Is the demo course?
Yeah. Everything goes wrong the second you want a demo. Okay, let's instead try
Yeah,
let's copy that. Oh, it's so convenient. You can just copy your previous prompts. All right, let's try bar chart that analyzes company data from, let's specify that initial table that we uploaded.
okay.
All right, it's going to make a side-by-side bar chart that groups industry and shows company count and total valuations. Okay, that's pretty useful. All right, yeah, and it's using like still the default colors from the theme, but there are ways to customize this, of course, as you've seen.
Awesome. That's great. So, Nathan, like now that we have done some sort of customization, editing the dashboard, changed our branding colors, like how do I share? Can you quickly show how do I export and share it with other people?
Yeah, for sure. So let's say I want to share. I can click up here to this share button, and I can share internally with people like within my company using their name or email address here. I can like just copy a link to make it easy, copy and paste. I can also create a public link that will share
Mhm.
it to like anybody outside of your company. I can select everything, or I can just select specific things. Like let's say I just wanted to share like this particular page.
Yeah.
So it's the dashboard page right here. So I can click just dashboard and then
Mm.
I can press create. And that creates this public link that you can copy and just share so that it is now like publicly viewable anywhere on the internet. And if you decide you want to not have it publicly available anymore, you just press unpublish and it goes
Mm.
back to normal. Now it's private again.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, maybe we'll take some of the questions from the chat. So Solly from South Africa says, I work with data that have coordinates, and I will happy if in future the mapping capabilities can be accommodated. Um, so yeah, I'll just try to answer this particular question. Nathan, yes, as we have seen, we do have support for maps in the application, but it is currently not enabled for the dashboard. We will surely be able to accommodate this particular request in coming few months. And yes, your all your coordinates and mapping capabilities will be available in the dashboard as well. The second question, Nathan, is can we download in Excel format?
Okay. Yeah, that you can absolutely download an Excel format. So the this dashboard here, these dashboards, they can be downloaded in PDF or PPTX,
Hmm.
but any of uh your spreadsheets, like this one, it can be downloaded as XLSX. So that's like pretty standard for your spreadsheet stuff.
Got it. So dashboard can unfortunately be downloaded only in PDF or PPT format, but the PPT format is completely editable. Is that correct, Nathan?
When you say editable, you mean like once it's downloaded and you're using your PDF software
The
or
PPTX,
PPTX?
PPTX, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah, the slides. And actually, if you do have PDF software that can edit, you could edit the PDF too if you
Awesome.
felt like it. But yeah, the PPTX for the like PowerPoint slides. Yeah, you can download this and then edit it like in the slide format yourself in PowerPoint.
That's nice. Sure. The next question is, I would like to know if the AI is capable of retrieving real-time data for edits, like there on the exchange rate instead of manually putting it in.
So this is sort of almost sort of like question and answer here. So we are working on getting some real-time data,
Mm,
and like it is a work in progress. It might be coming pretty soon, but we're still making sure like it's actually going to work properly. But like so right now, I would say sometimes it'll work specifically in let's show over here, advanced mode.
mm,
Sometimes it works in advanced mode. You might have to like do like a bit of extra talking with it to like make sure it is grabbing real-time data from the
got
web. Like you might have to specify, please get this data from the web,
mm,
and then
mm,
it will work.
mm,
But we're working on like making it more intuitive, so it will
oh,
just do it naturally.
got it. So we do have support in the advanced mode, not in the fast mode, but in the advanced mode to fetch data from internet. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next question. Can it create maps from Excel data if the country or region is listed? I think I'll just answer this particular question. As I mentioned earlier, we are currently working on to get this particular support in the dashboard and report. So if you have country, locations, coordinate, hopefully you'll be able to create a map or a map visualization out of it. So we are currently working on this and soon this feature will be out. Okay, the next question for you, Nathan, is how can I embed it on my web page? Is the dashboard embeddable?
Um, I mean, the best you can do, like if you have, let's see, if you have it like shared publicly, you like can probably throw it in maybe an iframe or something. That
Mm,
should work. Like we
mm,
don't have like a specific sort of like little thing yet. Like I know other websites like
yeah.
YouTube or for example, like they've got like copy embed code. We don't
Mm,
currently have that.
yeah.
So I'm not going to guarantee that it'll work, but like you could try it with a public link. See what
Got
happens.
Great. So the next comments are from Steph, mentioning that we have great insights, great efficiency with time saving. So thanks a lot, Steph, for these kind words. Will definitely, as you would have seen, Nathan just had to click one button and the whole dashboard with great insights from your data was generated. And that's what you need to do in Bricks. Just import your data and the visualization will get created. So that's amazing. Okay, moving on to the next question. Should I use only English or can it work in different languages?
All right, so that is a good question. And you absolutely can talk to the AI in different languages.
Hmm.
So it's been years since I've used French, but let me just try seeing if I can remember how to ask what time it is in French. Pretty sure quelle heure est-il? Not sure if I spelled quelle correctly, but let me just ask the AI. So I'm just asking the AI what time it is in French,
Hmm.
and it'll absolutely still be able to understand us. So it said
Awesome.
the time, and so it responded to us in the language that we typed, that we like spoke to it in. So yeah, like you don't have to use English. You can use like whatever language you want for
That's
sure.
nice. Awesome. The next question is from Richard. How do I change the axis font size and or font type?
All right, yeah, that's a good question as well. So when you're t working in like a text block, for example, that's we show like all this stuff here. But if you're working in a chart, you go edit and you click on the axis that you want to edit, and this little like font editing button shows up here. So this
Yeah,
one is for font family. So I can change that to that, for example, and then click on it again, and I can change the color as well
sorry.
if I wanted to.
You got it. So font sizes unfortunately cannot be changed because of the way it looks in the chart. So just to uh, keep some sanity for the visualizations, unfortunately we do not have support to change the font sizes as of now. Yeah.
Yeah, because like for example, if you wanted to make this bigger, like you could
Yeah.
make it so big that the numbers they would crush up against each other.
Yep.
So yeah, editing font size is currently not an option.
Great. Okay, Nathan, we can move on to a little bit more advanced stuffs now. A lot of users in general have asked us, like, how do I create dashboard from multiple files or multiple tables? So can you show like how do we import multiple files and then create dashboards from it?
Yeah, for sure. So let's say I'm starting from a blank file
Yeah,
and I want to import multiple files. So I'll do what I did before. I will import current file, CSV. So I'll select my files. So I've got one table that has data from January, like all the way down through March.
yeah.
But let's say I want to add in more data.
Mm,
So now I've just completed April and I've got my April data. So I'll select my April CSV, upload that. So now we've got these two tables. We got table one, which is January to March, and we got
yeah,
table two, which is just April. And now I want to create a dashboard from both data sets, all combined
yeah.
into one dashboard. So what I'm going to do is instead of clicking that generate button, I'm going to like make it very clear to the AI what I want to happen. So I'm going to say create uh, a dashboard
Nice.
from table one and table two. Then
Got it.
just hit enter and
Got
it will start creating like the table data, like creating the dashboard data from both tables, and it'll
Awesome.
get combined into one.
That's nice. So you can actually customize the prompt based on your need. And as Nathan, you just showed, like we can specify which all data sets the dashboard should be created from, and we can easily specify as a AI prompt in the chat view.
Yep, absolutely.
That's amazing. Okay, that's great. Another advanced feature, Nathan, which we could cover over here is can we, like a lot of users have asked, like the dashboard gets created, but can I have a control over what is getting generated? Can I modify the plan or the agent which is planning the dashboard? So is that possible in Bricks?
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely possible. So just also an example here. I'm just gonna, well, we'll let this actually play out a little
Sure.
bit. So like just to make sure that
Yeah.
everyone knows that it's working as expected. So remember, it was one file had January to March,
Yeah.
the other file had only April data. This chart, it has all the data. It's got January all the way to April. So like it does handle all the data that you have, like especially
Yeah.
when you specify like which tables you want. So I'll just let that finish up real quick.
Sure. That's great.
Okay. So now I'll go back to like the spreadsheet over here.
Yeah.
And if I want to like have some more customization before the dashboard is created, because what we had, like what we've done in this two examples so far is the AI, it does all the planning and then it does the creation of the charts and like it just does the whole thing right for
Yeah.
you. But if I want a bit more control, I can go from
Mm.
fast mode into advanced mode.
Oh, nice.
So then I will ask it, just for this example, create a dashboard from, let's focus just on table one for this particular example.
So I need to always select the advanced mode if I need to modify how the dashboard should look like before it gets generated.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to modify before it gets generated, you're going to want to click advanced mode.
Got it.
There actually is one other way you can get into the modification after the dashboard is created, but we'll go over that a little bit
Got it.
later if there's time.
Okay.
So now that we're in advanced mode, you see it's a little bit different. It's not just going to go through all of the steps all at once
Mm.
without giving you a say. It's going to start by creating the plan.
Mm.
And then once the plan is created, we will see the plan here and we will have an opportunity to change the plan ourselves if we want.
That's great.
Hmm. While we're waiting for this, I'll quickly answer Omkar's question. Data security encrypted, is it? Yes, we do encrypt like the data that you put into bricks, like it is encrypted and like especially data transfer, data storage, like you don't really need to worry. It is absolutely encrypted.
That's nice. Yeah, here comes the response.
All right. So once the plan is ready, the AI, it'll show you the plan that is created. So we've got like the blocks that it shows up here with the like specific stats.
Yeah.
It'll tell you each chart that it wants to create and which tables that it's planning on creating. But let's say um I'm not happy with like some of these things.
Yeah.
So perhaps, for example, let's say I don't need chart five. Let's just say I think like it's unnecessary. So I'll want to edit the plan using this edit button here. And that lets me talk to the AI to tell it how I can edit the plan. So I'll be
Okay.
like, very simple, just say exclude chart five, and it's going to go back, take your feedback from what you said in the prompt, and it will redo the plan in whatever way you asked it to. So
Nice.
right now it's going to be working on like removing chart five from the plan.
And anything is possible over here, Nathan. If I need to change the pie chart to a bar chart, I can just specify over here that change the chart type of chart 4 to a bar chart, right?
Yeah, exactly. Any kind of change that like
Yeah.
you think you want to make, you could just tell the AI and it's gonna change it. So now we see chart five is gone from the plan. We asked it to remove it and it absolutely did.
Awesome.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
you can just press once you're happy with it, you can just press generate and it'll go and do the rest of the steps like it normally would, but with your own personal customizations added
Wow.
to it.
This is nice, Nathan. Okay, we'll move on to the, I think we don't have to wait for the dashboard to get generated. I think we have seen it a couple of times already, so we can move on to the next part. I'll just start a poll. So, everyone, please take a little bit of your time to answer these questions. It will help us to better understand your use case and to better formulate our product roadmap accordingly. So, okay. I'll just maybe Nathan, I can just demo some of the community dashboards so that people will have a little bit of understanding what are the capabilities. I'll
Sure.
just share my screen one more time. Okay, right.
And if you're in chat, don't worry. We do see your questions. We'll get to those as soon as we can.
Share. I'll just share just a second. I think I have lost my screen somewhere. Just a second.
Oh yeah, Zoom does this weird thing where when you share, like your stuff just disappears.
Yes, because I was already in present mode.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, okay, we have already covered those things. I'm just want to show, yeah, my screen is visible.
Oh yeah, I can see it at least.
Yes. So as you can see, this is um one of the hotel booking analysis dashboard. I can quickly show the data. As you can see, the data is very standard. It is it's based on it's based on your booking ID. Like you have all the data available, the guest name and what all rooms were occupied, total price, like all the data is available over here in tabular manner. Now, the data is a little bit difficult to understand or to get insights from here, but as you can see again with the dashboard, everything is well organized. You have all the KPIs, you have all the charts, and you can see the user has actually customized it based on their liking of colors. Next. Wow, this is really, really customized based on the Canada colors. You can see the brand color has been added. The data is mainly about the immigration status in Canada. The data, I think if you just look at the data, it's very minimalistic. You can see it's only two tables. But if you want to visualize it, I think you can do it in a very beautiful manner with the help of chart and some of the summary tables. The third is, as you would have seen, the dashboards are made of blocks, but if you just want it to be sort of looking like a report, you don't want different blocks connected with each other, but you can create a report or a dashboard, but you can change the look of it where the blocks are not segregated, but they are just behaving like a text format. You can always do that. This particular report shows that capability over here. And again, all of the dashboard has been customized based on users' requirement. Great. I'll just go to the next part. Uh, Okay, so we have seen a lot of features, Nathan. Thanks for demoing all the advanced and basic features in the product. But I would just like to share our product roadmap ahead as well, what we are currently working on and what is going to be get released in another few weeks of time. In fact, auto refreshable dashboard, a lot of users have came up to a request that I want to update the data and want to look the same or want to update the dashboard immediately. This is something we are working on. We will create a lot of workflows so that you can easily update your data and the dashboard will get updated based on this updated data. Now, we are also working on to create your templates or reuse your existing dashboard so that once you create a dashboard, you can then import your next set of data and the dashboard will look exactly the same. For example, you have done your sales analysis for the month of May and you want to do a similar analysis for the month of June. You can just save your dashboard as a template or reuse it and just import your June data to see the dashboard. A lot of requests have come to us regarding filters and drill downs. So even filters will also be available next week. We are actually releasing all these three features starting next week. So tune in to Bricks to get these features integrated and use these features. Now, dashboard branding we have already seen, but a lot of requests have come to us that I want to save the branded color so that I can just reuse those colors for my subsequent dashboards and reports. We will be working on this. And then one of a huge requests which have come to us is I yes, I have capability to import my XLSX and CSV data, but I do want to connect it with some existing data sources such as Google Sheets or some relational databases such as MySQL and other tools. We are currently working on this, and again, all these features will be coming up in the subsequent months. So I think we can take some more questions now. Just a second.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to quickly answer Oscar's question from the
Awesome, Nathan.
Q&A. So Oscar was asking about time series data. And from what Anshul just showed in the roadmap, like we do have plans on being able to import data from relational databases and
Got it.
some other sources eventually. So we should be able to like import time series data for you. If you already have time series data, like in a CSV or XLSX,
Yeah,
like that's easy. Like I've already shown how you can import that kind of data into your into like a grid and then like
yeah,
analyze it into a dashboard. So like that's already possible if you have that data.
that's nice. Great. So the other question from Edward was, can Bricks analyze text comments like customer survey feedback with themes or insights? Okay, Nathan, you can take it up.
Yeah, so like it absolutely can. I will actually give like a quick demo, for
Yeah,
example. So let's say let's just I've already got this text here. So let's say I wanted to analyze this pretending it's like customer survey data. So what I can do is let's just go with clean slate to make this simple. I can say in a prompt, uh, summarize this down to 3 points. I can just type it in the prompt,
yeah,
for example, and it should be able to like summarize like as I said, down to 3 prompts. Oh, I am still in advanced mode, I just realized,
uh, yeah.
but it gave me a plan with 3 prompts, so I'm gonna run that and
Hmm.
just let it do its thing. Yeah, I shouldn't have been in advanced mode for that one,
Yeah,
but that's fine. So like it already gave me the 3 points, so I'll just ask it to create
got it.
a text block from this, just so that we see it show up over there.
Awesome.
And then even if you do typos, like I just did right here, it still
Yeah,
understands what you mean. So now we've got like the summary down to 3 points right here, like we wanted it to be.
that's amazing. Okay, that's great. The next question, is there a limit to the amount we can upload for dashboard creation in Premium?
All right, so that's a pretty good question. And so far, the answer to that one is nope, there are no limits. You can like upload as many CSVs as you want. You can create as many dashboards. You can create as many files here. I've only got two, but like you can
Yeah,
just keep on going as much as you want.
that's nice. Okay, we are almost coming to an end, so maybe we'll take one more question. It's from Michael. Is it possible to upload multiple files in XLSX for analysis? Absolutely. Nathan, maybe you can quickly show it one more time.
Yeah, for sure. So previously I uploaded this and this. They were CSVs, but like it doesn't matter if it's CSV or XLSX. You can just press import and then upload here. You can select like XLSX or CSV, whatever you happen to have,
Got
and
it.
just keep uploading another one. It's going to create a new sheet here like it would in something like Excel, and you just keep going and adding as many as you want to your file.
That's amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much, Nathan. I'll just share the screen one more time to just finish up the session.
Yeah. And Gavin, what? Wait, no, it's over. Sorry, Michael. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I lost it. Sankar, how does transpose range in chart work? So that just would be if you had your like headers across, that's how you would normally have it. But if you had your headers going down vertically in your data, you might want to transpose that so that the headers are going across, just so that your chart data is like in the correct format. So that's just like what that feature is for. Sorry, I didn't have time to demo that for you,
That's
but we can
correct.
always help out later.
Sure. So always, I think if unfortunately, if we are not able to answer any of the questions, feel free to reach out to us using this help section. So you can just start a conversation or schedule a demo with us, and we'll be able to happily answer any of the questions which you might have. Uh, yeah, so I'll just present it. Yes. So we are almost at the end of our webinar. Thank you everyone for attending the webinar. We do have a special offer. Anyone who will be subscribing to a pro plan after the webinar, we will be offering a 50% off to that particular pro plan. Do wait for a follow-up email where I'll be sending the recording of the session, and you can always reply to the email if you have more questions. As I had already shown you, you can always reach out to us with the help of help section in Bricks. You can drop an email to support@thebricks.com or join our Discord channel, which is present on our website, thebricks.com. We are a small team, and that's why we pride ourselves in talking to customers not via bot, but all you will be getting help from all the real people, all the developers, and all the engineers whoever are working. They will be present to us to you to help solve your problem. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for attending the session and taking time to understand bricks in a little bit more detail. Thank you so much, Nathan.
All right,
Thanks,
and thank
everyone.
you, Anshul.
Okay. Bye.